Hey, this is Gopi Krishna, UR16CS075, and this is System Software and Compiler Lab Experiment number 5, a two-pass assembler. So, a two-pass assembler performs two passes over the entire source program. In the first pass, it reads the entire source program looking for label definitions. After it finds them, it assigns an address into the memory for those label definitions. In the second pass, the assembler goes through the program one line at a time to generate machine code for that particular instruction. So I've written a code for this operation in Java. Let's look at the program. So I'll be reading an input from an external file, input.txt, and I'll be writing the first pass, output of the first pass, that is the address assignment, into a file called middle.txt. So here are the two addresses. Now I have declared two hash maps, operation table and symbol table, optab, that is optab and symtab, where I'll be storing the values. Now let's read the file for input, that is read until the file is empty, and we split it in blank spaces. Now if the first line contains start, we directly write the input into the output into the middle.txt, and if it contains anything else, whether that is any other record, that it will be pushed into the symbol table. That is, if it contains any special counter or any other symbol definitions, it will be pushed into the symbol table. And how do we tackle duplicate values is, like, if the value is already present in the symbol table, that is the alphabet token is already existing in the symbol table, it would check the values and it would return that error. It will return an error that is a duplicate symbol. Now the value of the location counter, we have declared a variable here called location counter, initialized it to 0. Now we come here, the location counter for word is incremented by 3. For byte, it is the length of the byte that is present. RESW is special. The length is calculated, then it is multiplied into 3, and the location counter is then incremented by that value. And it's RESB, that is reserved bit, or a reserved bit. Location counter is like directly converted into the hexadecimal value and incremented by that value. Now once we have done this operation, that is address assignment, the location counter and all, we find the length of the program. A program length is found by like location counter minus the starting address. And after we have done that, after the first pass, that is address assignment, we'll be reading the input for the second pass from the middle.txt, that is the file which has the address assignment. Now in the result.txt, we will be writing the label definitions. So we go and compare, like we split the line, like we read it from middle.txt, and if it contain, we split it into an array and split it according to blank space. Now if the first line contains start, then I have called a toLength function. toLength function, what it does is, like, it converts, since the address is a 6-bit address, and if it is mentioned only in 4 bits, it is converted into 6 bits. So I have declared a function in the end of the program to, like, 2 hex string to make it into a 6-bit address. Now once we reach the end of the record, again the location counter will not be incremented, and the entire code is entire output is written into the result.txt. Now when we go for like any other duplicate values or the symbol definitions, we check the value if it contains in the symtab, and we check for its definitions. If it is present, we convert it. Like if it is not of 6 bits, we convert into 6 bits and we put it into the result.txt. Now similarly, we do this procedure for word, byte, and we create the text records for all this. Now after we have reached the end record, that is, if the end record is reached, it will reach the end of pass 2. Now these are the two functions that I have declared earlier in the program, that is toLength. toLength is for the end record, where it will be converted to 2 bits, and 2 is like to convert it into 6 bits of the end record. Now let's run this program and check the output. So I've seen the program length will be the location counter minus the starting address, which seems to be 12 here. Now our input was this. So after the first pass, the output, the address assignment would be in the middle.txt. Here is this, that is copy start 1000 is the address, and after the first pass, the second pass is written in the result.txt, where the header record, text record, and the end records are written. So that's the end of the 5th experiment. Thank you.